One, two, three, four. 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 Run, we gonna run some more. When we gonna run some more.
ROTC is more than just a class. Yes, we do have regular classwork and homework assignments, just like any other college classes. There's more to it than just that. We have to wear our Army combat uniforms or ACUs to class every day and also be within the Army regulations and uniform codes. ROTC is more than just some club on campus. We host special events like blood drives and other outreach activities for the community. We also have special groups within ROTC, like the Ranger Challenge Company that competes every year against other universities. We have something we call physical training that we do 4 days a week, which doesn't sound too hard, but when you have to factor in that we have to be up by 5 a.m. to be in formation, it makes it pretty hard for the average college student to do. Each PT session is about an hour long and consists of running, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, and any other variation of very hard activity. Now, if that didn't already sound hard enough, we also have to get graded on PT once a month by having to take a PT test, which consists of 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of sit-ups, followed by a 2-mile timed run. Here's a short video of us taking a diagnostic PT test, which is a smaller version of just 1 minute of push-ups, 1 minute of sit-ups, and then a 1-mile run. This sounds a little bit easier, but in fact it's actually harder because the standards actually go up. PT testers scored from 0 to 300, 300 being 100% in every event. Every event is worth 100 points each, hence making it up 300 points. 180 points is passing a PT test. Every semester, ROTC goes on what we call a field training exercise to Fort Jackson, South Carolina, for 3 days. During our field training exercises, we do all kinds of obstacle courses, which include low crawling under barbed wire, scaling all kinds of fences and walls, going over 2-story rope bridges. The obstacle course was just at 1.5 miles long, which included a lot of lower body exercises like running and jumping over things, as well as monkey bars and anything else that would just kill your upper body strength. We also did a lot of things called sticks lanes, which are situational terrain exercises. We camo up. We have real weapons, but with dud ammo, which doesn't really shoot anything. And we execute all kinds of different missions, from ambushes to reaction to contact and knocking out bunkers and anything along those lines. We also used a lot of different weaponry, from claymores to AT-4s, also the M16s and M4s we were able to use, and M240 Bravos, which are fully automatic rifles. We got to use what was called an EST-2000, which is basically a big video game with real weapons. One of the drawbacks for having to use real weapons is having to clean all of these weapons. While using the blank ammo, it creates a lot of carbon buildup in the guns, and we actually had to spend about 3 hours cleaning all of the rifles that we were issued and the M240 Bravos. We had to break down every rifle by hand and scrub them clean with Q-tips and something called CLP, which is a cleaning agent for the rifles.
Just like this. I can run to Alabama just like this. All the way to Birmingham just like this.
One of the most fun things we did while on FTX was getting to learn how to rappel down a 50-foot tower. ROTC is more than a class because we're competing against every single person in that class. Even though the only thing we do practice in ROTC is infantry tactics, we do get to choose other than just infantry in the Army. We're competing to see who can get active duty or reserves or National Guard and what MOS we would get, which is our occupation between aviation, armor, anything having to do with tanks, artillery, infantry, military intelligence, medical field. All of those have to factor in with each other in the classroom. Military intelligence and infantry are the two hardest occupations to get in the Army because of how select they are. Besides just being taught infantry tactics, we were also taught first aid for the battlefield. With all that being said, this is why I believe being an ROTC cadet is so much harder than just being a regular college student. It's because of all the competing we have to do and all the extracurricular activities from PT to giving up our weekends to the Army and everything else in between.